Hey there, you've reached Titi's Corner. Be sure to subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll get back to you. Hi guys, hi, my name is Titi and you are in Titi's Corner. If you are new here, I honestly don't know where you've been, but better late than never. So welcome to my channel. I hope by the end of the video you would have subscribed and joined the family. We are a clan, we are building a whole tribe here. If you are a returning subscriber, love. Thank you so much for coming back. I hope you brought a friend. As you can see from the title of the video today, I'm going to be talking about financing your studies at Xoxo University. And before I actually get into that, I bring you guys some news. Xoxo University is actually now known as Constructor University. So as you are looking, or if you are applying and you start seeing Constructor University, do not be alarmed. It's the same school, same institution, just a different name. And I hope you guys will still go ahead with your applications. And as most of you know, Jacobs is not like most public universities, a private university in Germany, which means it costs quite a little bit. And I've been talking a lot about Jacobs. I've been talking about how to apply, what life as a student is there. And I thought it was time that we actually discuss the finances part of it. So if this sounds like a video that can help you, whether you should even apply, can you afford it, what options are there for you, how can you finance your studies, I have this in one video for you. So smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, share this with people that you think might find this useful. So as I'm talking, I'll also be recording this so you guys can see what I am saying also on the screen. So I'm going to be screen recording here and I'll be talking to you guys over there, and then I will put this recording side by side with my voice so you guys can see what I'm saying and what I'm doing. So yes, let me get this started. I will start with the undergraduate part. So as you can see here, we have the fees and finances for undergraduate programs. I won't go into details about what those programs are, but I can do a separate video if you're interested about what courses or what programs you can find at Jacobs University. So as you can see, or if you can't see, I hope you can, but the total cost of attending Jacobs University as a bachelor student is 28,654 euros. And this has been actually changed for the semester starting 2023 to 2024. So that's basically starting next year. We are in December now, but yes. And when we break it down, the tuition itself is 20,000. We have room and board, which includes a full meal plan, and that costs 8,000. We have, okay, I'll explain the room and board actually. With the room and board, you get a room on campus. It's could be a single room or it could be a shared room. If you want to see what a room at Jacobs look like, I have a video which I will link in the description box that shows you what the rooms at Jacobs look like. And here you get the room, and then you also get a full meal plan, and this gives you breakfast, lunch and dinner. You basically get a campus card that the university will put money into every day, and you can use that money to get whatever you want from the university canteens, which we call serveries or dining areas or whatever you prefer. So there is breakfast, lunch and dinner made available for everyone. Unfortunately, my camera stopped, so from here we'll just be working with the screen recording. Let's continue. We talk about the cost of attending Jacobs as an undergraduate student here, and we have the room and board, the fees, and the cost of attendance in general. And we have a sheet here that kind of documents everything. And 20,000 is for tuition, 5,000 for room, 3,000 for board, which is the meal plan. You will get 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch and dinner, and you get a card basically that the university puts money into every day, and you can use that money to buy your meals and everything. And this money cannot be withdrawn and cannot be sent to another person, but you can give a friend your card or something like that. You have the university fee, which is 120 euros, semester tickets of 480, and with the semester tickets you can travel around a lot of places using the trains, the buses, and the trams, which is very convenient for us students. And there's a broadcasting fee which covers radio and TV, which is 54 euros, and an enrollment deposit, which is a one-time payment that you do to secure your place at Jacobs or Constructor University, which is 500 euros. And they also did some estimates for you. When you come, you will bring your traveling visa, which is about 3 months for most countries, and when you get here you'd have to change that to a residence permit, and that permit will cost you 100 euros. And you have to pay your health insurance every month. Currently it's 120 euros a month. So here they're just trying to show you what are the additional or mandatory additional payments you are going to have once you come as a bachelor student. So this is how the tuition and everything will look all together. And if we go back here, I'm now going to talk about how you can actually finance this, because in as much as Jacobs is a good school or Constructor University is a good school, this is quite a big price on it. So many students are worried about how can I afford studying at Jacobs University, and that's what I have here for you. So the financing options, first of all, everyone, when you apply for a place at Jacobs, you're automatically considered for the scholarship, which is merit based, and everyone gets minimum 4,000 scholarship, maximum 8,000. As you can see here, and this is irrespective of your nationality. I think minimum is guaranteed for EU students, but all other nationalities are considered as well. And these scholarships are not limited, and you should not maybe be like the person who applies last might not get a scholarship or anything like that. Everyone will get something based on your performance during your high school grades. Yeah. Then the next way to finance your studies at Jacobs, because as you can see here, this will probably give you 8,000 if you get the maximum, which is not enough because we are coming from 28,000, so we still have some 8,000, some 20,000 to cover. We have the tuition deferral program, which is in partnership with Brain Capital, and what they do is they offer students they pay for your fees basically to Jacobs, and then you pay them back at a later stage, but you only pay them back when you start working and you make some amount of money, which is like a minimum agreed upon amount. For most students I've talked to, it's about 25,000 euros per year. Per year. So you have to start working and make at least 25,000 a year before they start taking their money back. And the amount they'll take back and how is different for each student, and some students they take a percentage and all that. So you have to be very careful with how you read the contract and see what they are saying. But like you can see here, repayment doesn't start until you have started working and reached a predefined minimum income. So this is a very, very good way to ensure that students are studying with ease. Students are, you're not worrying about money as you're coming to Constructor University. And the other thing you can do is apply for need-based aid, and this is not considered automatically for everyone. After you submit your application, you can now come and look through the need-based aid part, and here you can submit a separate application, and this one you will get it, or the amount you get is actually dependent on your family situation and how in need you are. And some people get full scholarships actually, and others get more, others get less, and all that, but it's definitely worth a try. This one has deadlines of when you should apply by, so be very careful and read about this whole application part if you want to apply for the need-based application scholarship or need-based aid. They have, Constructor University has the Student Financial Services team, which is ready to assist you in any way or by any means where you need help regarding your financing your studies at Jacobs or Constructor. I'm so sorry, the name has recently changed. So I keep switching from Jacobs to Constructor, but it is now Constructor University, but in my head it's still Jacobs University. So yeah, forgive me. Yeah. And basically that's it for the undergraduate students. I hope you have learned something. If you are applying, they have the admissions team which will be happy to assist you after you've gotten your admission and you have questions about your and you have questions about financing your studies. The student financial service is there for you. In terms of the room, if you want to see what a typical room at Jacobs, now Constructor University, looks like, feel free to click in my description box. I'm going to leave a link to one of my old videos that I showed my room when I was an undergraduate student at Jacobs University, now Constructor University. Oh, this is hard. Okay, so this was the part about undergraduate programs. Now I'm going to go to the graduate programs, which is a little bit different in terms of fees and all that. So if you are coming to Constructor or Jacobs University as a master's or PhD student, this is how your fees are going to look. We have 20,000 for tuition, we have 6,000 for fees, which includes, like I talked about before with the undergraduate students, the fees, university fees, then broadcasting fees, and the semester tickets, and then the total is 20,600. And we also have a similar kind of form here which kind of shows you exactly where the money is going or where the money is coming from, in rather. And yeah, and for masters and PhD students, you do not have the option to live on campus. So here, when they did the additional costs, they also estimated for you how much you would need to pay to stay outside of campus. And if you are coming here as an international student and you are worried about how to get an apartment as a graduate student, Jacobs will help you with that in your first year. At least if you want, they can they have this student housing, what are they called, apartments. They have people who they have partnered with who have student housing apartments, and you can just tell Jacobs that I'm interested, and Jacobs will reach out and secure a place for you. So you don't have to worry about that. You will be paying your money through Jacobs, and Jacobs will pay this housing people for you. And your residence permit, I already talked about this with the undergraduate students, and the same with the health insurance. In order to keep your student status in Germany, your health insurance has to be paid and up to date. So make sure you pay your health insurance, and even when you go for your visa, it's one of the requirements that you have already at least applied to a health insurance company, and you have filled a form that says when you get here you will be joining them as I don't know, a client maybe. Yeah. Okay, then we come back here to the other form, and the financing options is the same as or similar to the undergraduate options. The first one, we have the scholarships, which is exactly the same. 4,000 minimum, which is guaranteed to EU students and available to other nationalities, and maximum 8,000 irrespective of your nationality. So from the 20,000 you can get down to 12,000 when you get your scholarships. And then the next one is the tuition deferral program, which I already explained again, which I'll just briefly go over. Now, as a master's student, is exactly the same process. They pay your fees to Jacobs, and then you pay them back when you start making a predefined minimum income, which for some students can be 25,000 a year after you have graduated from Constructor University. Then you pay them back based on some percentage that you agree on with them before for some period of time. And here you are ensured that you can actually study whilst not worrying about money, and you can still work on the side. Obviously, I've done a video already about working in Germany, taxes and all that. So with your scholarship and maybe your tuition deferral from Brain Capital, and you still need to cover your rent, or you still need to cover your health insurance, as a working student you can definitely cover that. So and for master's students, there are also some external financing options. This is definitely up to you to look up what kind of scholarships you can find, or who is offering scholarships to different universities. But some of them listed here are the ones that kind of Jacobs has, or that they are very sure that students from Jacobs have used. So you can apply some of these. Also look online. Google is your friend. Don't be afraid, don't be shy to ask Google. Ask away. Google will help you. So look for scholarships because it's still a lot of money, and if you get the scholarship and you get the tuition deferral and everything, it would be nice if you have some other external sponsors who are helping you out. So that's it for this video, guys. I really hope you learned something. I'm always talking about Jacobs, now Constructor, and I thought it was a good time to now talk about how to pay for it. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Send it to somebody that you think might find this video useful or somewhat informative, and I hope you enjoyed the video so far. If you are a returning subscriber, again, I want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. If you are new here, I do hope that you have subscribed by this time of the video, and I hope you press the notification button, leave a comment down below. What kind of content do you want from this channel? Any other things I should do about Constructor, Jacobs, and all that? I'm happy to share. I'm here to mainly share my experiences and kind of help you guys in your journey or navigating your way to college. I hope this has been useful, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. I love you.